You might be wondering what you can sell for your small business. I will go into the 5 main types of ideas and products that you can sell for your own business. Stay with me to the end to find which is the best for you to start with. Number 1. Candles. The candle business in the US is a $2.3 billion industry, and within that there are several niches to explore: religious, birthday, eco and natural, scented, beeswax, novelty, and more. Like with soap, there's no shortage of DIY tutorials for novice candle makers, and basic melt and pour methods require little to no previous craft skills. One example is Carrie Butt. She walked out the door of her successful 7-year-old clothing shop forever. She left her partner and a business she built from the ground up. That day, she flipped her life upside down. And as she cried into a stack of pancakes, she wondered, did I do the right thing? Fast forward 1 year in, on this particular Wednesday, Carrie's working hard to keep ahead of online orders for her handmade candles. In her new studio, she hasn't even had time to put up shelves. And jars and supplies cover every available surface. It all started with a stocking stuffer, a child's DIY candle making kit, and a dream of living in the country. And to date, her online shop selling candles has crossed the $1 million mark in sales revenue. Who doesn't love candles? Homemade candles have become an essential home decor item. An industry that's expected to generate $664 billion by 2020. According to a recent report from Allied Market Research. In addition to candles growing as a primary category in the home decor industry, consumers have a growing interest in trends like aromatherapy and enhancing their houses with home scents. Candles, homemade or otherwise, have provided an affordable way for shoppers to procure this hot decor item and buy into the lifestyle that different candle variations project. And that growing interest in candles is quantifiable. In addition to the popularity of this hot product, candles offer wannabe business owners a number of other benefits, including: candles cost little to make. Granted, some homemade candle varieties require pricier materials than others. But in general, candle makers can create their wares with very little cash upfront. Candles are hot products when selling in person. Want to sell your home decor items at craft fairs and local markets? Homemade candles travel well, so you can sell them both online and offline. Even novice crafters can create homemade candles. Whether you're a DIY master or a crafting newbie, the base recipe for basic candles is easy to follow. As you'll notice from our handy infographic below, the formula is simple. Plenty of varieties makes candles easy to customize. With so many types of candles, it's easy to personalize your products and differentiate yourself from direct competitors. From the standpoint of a DIY business, learning how to make candles is a skill that can be transformed into a viable income stream. But before we tackle the topic of creating homemade candles of your own, let's take a look at the popular types that are piquing shoppers' interest. There are soy candles, scented or aromatherapy candles, vegan candles, decorative candles. There are still many on the list. If you want to know more about candles and how to go in detail to start a business with candles, do comment down below for me to make a video on this. Before going on, if you feel that I have given you some value, please help me by smashing the like button, subscribe to my channel and turn on the notification bell, so you will be updated when I upload new videos like this. Number 2. Sweets or cookies. If you like baking, this is the one for you. Candy, cookies, baked goods, chocolates, and jams. Sugar can be spun and dissolved and baked into endless things to make and sell. This is a category with unique complications, legalities, labeling, and shelf life, but also with lots of room to get creative. Niche markets include holidays and occasions, custom, novelty, catering, pet treats, and gift baskets. Be sure to investigate the viability of selling your product online. One example is Ramya Raghupati. When Ramya Raghupati embarked on a mission to cure her sinus issues through a wellness lifestyle, she had no idea that it would transform more than her health. She discovered that food sensitivities, particularly gluten and dairy, were the primary culprits. So she eliminated them from her diet. But the avid baker relearned how to make sweets with alternative ingredients. Her resulting wheatless and milk-free chocolate cake was a hit with friends and family, accompanying Ramya to every dinner party. And, after she returned from studying abroad to her home in Singapore, the recipe would eventually become the inspiration for a sweet new business. Her business name is Oh My Goodness. Ramya still works other jobs to pay the bills, and financial success sometimes feels impossible. But her business is taking off as Rami's cakes are now made in an industrial kitchen, and she has more than a handful of people who help with making and packing the cakes as well as operations, sales and marketing. These are real-life examples of people starting out their own business from scratch and start making items on their own to sell. Number 3. Art and prints. Forget the story of the starving artist. It's never been a better time to create the art you want to create and sell it, without selling out. Whether you're dealing in fine art, reproduction prints, or just want to sell photos online, you can access far-reaching audiences and sell worldwide. Maria Kamar, the artist also known as Handmade, quit her advertising career to focus on painting when her pop art indie paintings began to catch fire on Instagram. Now she is a full-time artist and making big bucks from doing artwork and market it through social media. E-commerce wasn't as accessible 15 years ago, and social media was essentially non-existent. The question, where can you sell my products online for free? Wasn't existed. For unknown artists like Maria Kamar. The money was in corporate and advertising commissions. The ability to easily sell your own art online completely changed the game. In 2017, the starving artist is a dying breed. E-commerce and social selling have become increasingly effective means for independent artists to self-sufficiently fund their craft, and most importantly, to gain the independence to sell the work they want to create directly to their niche audiences. For galleries, the shift in the last 2 decades has allowed curators to represent more artists and expand into affordable prints to reach larger audiences worldwide. Number 4. Digital products. The digitization of goods shows no signs of stopping. Making and selling digital products like font licenses, wedding invitation templates, webinars, or Photoshop actions requires a little upfront work, but is relatively hands-off once you get started. The overhead costs are very low, and some typical pain points that come with physical goods, inventory, shipping, are non-existent. When Cinnamon, Miles and Jason's daughter turned 6, they discovered how much young girls like dolls. Unlike most moms though, Cinnamon was uniquely qualified to satisfy her daughter's newfound interest. As an excellent seamstress and designer, she began running up original dolls clothing that soon made her daughter the envy of the neighborhood. This was the beginning of their doll clothing business. Now the couple run the internet's largest marketplace for doll clothing patterns at Pixie Fair, featuring more than 50 indie designers, as well as online training courses on design, sewing, pattern making, and craft business. Their conservative estimate for total revenue for 2020 is $600,000 US, which is $50,000 a month, although there is some seasonality. So some might wonder, what are digital products? A digital product is an intangible asset or piece of media that can be sold and distributed repeatedly online without the need to replenish inventory. These products often come in the form of downloadable or streamable files, such as MP3s, PDFs, videos, plugins, and templates. And what are the benefits of creating digital products? Digital products have many advantages that make them uniquely attractive to sell. Low overhead costs, as you don't have to hold inventory or incur any shipping charges. Extremely high profit margins, as there's no recurring cost of goods, so you retain the majority of your sales and profits. Potential to automate, as orders can be delivered instantly, letting you be relatively hands-off with fulfillment. Flexible products, whereby you can offer free products to build your email list, monthly paid subscriptions for access to exclusive digital content, or licenses to use your digital products. You have a lot of options as to how you incorporate digital products into your business. E-learning is the future of education, so you have a massive opportunity to expand your business and impact with e-learning. An industry expected to be worth $331 billion by 2025. Number 5. Music. If you love making music, it's one of the most fulfilling ways to earn a living. Whether it's your full-time job or a lucrative side gig, selling music is a creative way to make money doing something you love. While it can be tough to break in, there are many advantages to starting a music business in the age of e-commerce and TikTok. Selling stock music, giving music lessons, licensing your songs to brands, selling merch, and maybe, just maybe, becoming the next big internet thing are all possible business avenues for budding musicians. And if 2020 has taught us anything, it's that fame can be achieved right from your own bedroom. So if you are wondering how you can make money by music, let me dive into it now. First, you can earn streaming royalties through digital distribution. It's important here to understand the difference between a streaming service and a distribution network. A streaming service is a platform people use to listen to music. The most popular are Spotify and Apple Music. A distribution network distributes and collects royalties from those streaming services. Second, you can make money playing gigs. Playing live is one of the most profitable ways for musicians to make money. While the internet has made it possible to live stream music performances, there's nothing that quite matches seeing one of your favorite artists perform in person. Number 3. Sell band merchandise online. Selling band merchandise is one of the best ways to make extra money while working as a musician. With a fully automated merch store, you can generate income without taking any time away from writing and performing music. Number 4. Collaborate with brands and other musicians or sites. Freelance sites like Upwork, Freelancer, and Twine have postings for vocalists, producers, and skilled instrumentalists. Number 5. Sell beats and samples. If you're a producer, one common way to make money is by selling samples and beats as digital products. For some producers, this can even become their primary form of income. Selling samples and beats allows you to spend work hours making music, which is the primary benefit. Teach music classes and sell lessons. Not all musicians are after global superstardom. For some, training the next generation of artists is a bigger accomplishment than playing the Super Bowl halftime show. But even teaching music classes can make you quite a fair bit, as this is a business for you to scale. In the early stages of your music career, it's crucial to have multiple revenue streams. Hope these 5 tips help you in starting out your own business and success. And if you like my video, please hit the like button, subscribe to my channel and comment down below. Thank you.